I grew up in Greenville, South Carolina, legally enforced racial segregation. Every day I got on a Greenville bus, had a big sign on there, South Carolina law, colored patrons sit from the rear, white patrons sit from the front. Nobody I knew ever questioned that sign. But I remember a conversation with our pastor, Dr. Robert DeBose. I must have been about 12, 13. And we were walking out of the parking lot after Sunday evening service. And I, trying to make conversation with Dr. DeBose, I said, hey, I guess you got a lot of criticism about your sermon this morning, did you? And he said, who was critical of my sermon? And I said, well, I just overheard some grown-ups. My mother said she didn't particularly like it. And Dr. DeBose said, like I care. And I said, well, you know, what I heard was that, you know, people didn't come to church to hear you talk about the racial thing. And I remember Dr. DeBose wheeled around there in the parking lot and he said, look, you want to be a Christian or not? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, look, Jesus has got a lot of stuff he's been trying to tell you, but he can't get through. I said, yeah, but, you know, but it seems like everybody thinks, and he said to me, he said, look, Jesus loves you enough to help you grow up.